Hi everyone, we're going to solve trig equations by dividing. If you look at this right here, cosine of theta equals sine of theta, you might already know where this is happening. We already know that this is happening at pi over 4 and 5 pi over 4. That's where the values are exactly the same. But just to solve this, the best way to do it is either divide both sides by cosine or both sides by sine. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is divide everything by cosine. So I'll divide both sides by cosine. We get tan of theta equals 1. And tan of theta equals 1 at these two places right here. So yeah, you can kind of do that one in your head, because we know that this is the ones with, we have the square root of 2 over 2, where your x equals your y, or in quadrant 3, where these two values are the same. Okay, next one. This one's very similar. I'm going to go ahead and move the sign over to the right and divide both sides by sine. When you do that, you get cotan of theta equals -1. And we know this this happens where theta is 3 pi over 4 and 7 pi over 4. Okay? It's basically where the signs are opposite. So you have this or the opposite way. Your x and y's are the same but different signs. Okay, and for this one, if I'm going to rewrite this as sine of theta as 1 over sine of theta. And I'm going to cross multiply, and I get sine squared of theta equals 1. And this is where my students always, not the students I have this year, but some students from the previous years, forget when you take the square root of both sides, you always put plus and minus. Because if you don't, you're only going to get half the solutions. And for that, then we're going to get plus or minus 1. Theta is going to be pi over 2, and 3 pi over 2 is the solution set. I shouldn't write it that way. This is the solution set. Okay? If you only had the plus 1, you would only pick that and you would miss it. Okay, and the last one is very similar. You can either divide by, write it in terms of tan or cotan. I'm going to go ahead and write this in terms of tan. Cross multiply, and you get tan squared equals 1. Don't forget, when you square root, you do plus and minus. So we have tan of theta equals plus or minus 1, which occurs at all your 45 degree types, so everything with the 4. So I write a 2, right? So everything with the 4. Where tan of theta is positive 1 is here and here, and where tan of theta is -1 is these two. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day. The next set we're going to do is solving trig equations that involve double identities. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.